Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Is this thing on? Hello! There we go. It's being weird. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I thought I was done with everything, but then it's like, hey, you're not actually done. Okay. There we go. We are back at it with more of the Forgotten City. We're in the Forgotten City! Okay, so there's a couple goals that we need to do today. We need to find the plaques. We need to find out what the god is called, which is... Okay. Hades, Pluto. The god of the underworld in the Egyptian lore is... gosh. It's that dog thing, right? And then a fourth mystery one. And create a time paradox to return to our original lives. And then these are all my leads for that. So yeah, let's get right to it.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
I'm Medvia and I need you to take care of some things urgently.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Rufus is becoming agitated because of his rheumatism, but if you give him some willow bark, it'll calm him down.
Poor guy. My uncle was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself. Alright, got it.
I need you to stop Fabia entering the empty shrine and tell the new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
That's it. Now go as fast as you can.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Yeah, sure thing, man. Now we need to go up here and see if we can try and save the person before he does the unspeakable act. Oh, and I can go across that too. Perfect, perfect. Well, you know? Okay, well, just waking up, you know?
Alright.
Still waking up. Yep. That's, the reason I just fell there. Oh boy. Nifty? No, 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 don't do it. The light of Helios is in my hand.
Salve, welcome to life.
Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
Alright, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life, working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all.
Yeah, I know. I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
That's why I'm here.
And please, choose your words carefully.
Is this what Scintilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can help you solve your problem.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
What if I can help her too?
No. No.
Okay, so I have to save her to save him.
I am out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius,
Oh,
no!
God. Alright. Well, this loop is,
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know, and then...
Alright. So, in order to save Ulpius, I have to save Iolda. Iolda? And to save Iolda, I need... what? The reagent from Denius? Or whatever his name is? And that's the upper cistern. Okay. I'm starting to get the picture all pieced together here. This is the path down. Oh, I still have to talk to Malleus? I haven't really done that. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk to Denius, if I can.
I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Denius.
Whatever's in that great temple. Hello there, friend. May I say?
I took it from the Shrine of Deanna, only to discover you'd locked me inside with angry horns. I managed to escape after a harrowing ordeal, and traveling back in time, here I am.
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little... confused? Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic.
I need some Sylphian resin.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
Deal.
Oh, you have it. I'm impressed.
Okay, well, I didn't need to steal it.
Pleasure doing business. Can I help you with anything else?
I'll be
Very well.
going.
Another...
What are you doing in here? She needs the resin of a plant called Sylphium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me.
I have Sylphium resin here. Take a little.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
I'll be going.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
She does not look happy. She's like, I just tried to kill myself and you saved me. What the hell? Yeah, see, she's crying.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule.
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
Is that who poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
I can't help you unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
I have all the time in the world.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Thinking you'd be out of here before you ever had to pay back the loan.
I'm not proud of it, but yes. I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement, saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
Hemlock.
You figured it out already. I wish I'd been so astute. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Surely, did you try to get out of it?
Of course. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife, Claudia, was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
I see. So you poisoned yourself.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
I'm sorry, can I do anything to help you?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Have a better idea, how much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help him too.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
See what I can do.
All right, but please don't take too long.
Do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance?
No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. What's your story?
You mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't, cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless, and it claimed everything. And everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber, with the crowds. I remember diving into the river, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since.
I understand. Do you know a way out of here?
If that's your idea of a joke, it's not funny.
Haha.
Go away.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
A golden bow, just
Citizen.
like Apollo and Diana's.
Rufus.
Name's Rufius.
Are you the one threatening
No
Virgil?
idea.
I know it was you. I found an incomplete letter.
Look, it's the room. I know that. I'll leave him alone from now on.
Okay.
I'm going to go and...
Alright, no problem. Go tell Virgil.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to our little community. I hear we have you.
Don't worry about the threats, it's just Rufius, and he's never going to hurt you.
What demon or spirit told you about that?
Found an incomplete note in his house.
You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
Yes, and he won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? How did you manage that?
I found a treatment for his rheumatism, which was making him agitated and compounding some other personal issues.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Happy to help. I think he wants to help clean up the graffiti too.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Okay, I'll be going.
Nice to talk to you.
Alrighty, that's resolved. Bow dude is gone. Take. Okay.
How'd you do? Hello there.
Never believe me if I told you.
I'll take your word.
Can tell you where to get your own.
Now you're talking, I'm in.
1,000 denarii.
Oh, that's a little excessive, don't you think? It's not the bow of Ulysses we're talking about.
Think of it as an investment. A few little coins in exchange for riches beyond imagining.
All right. But I'm going to need you to tell me before I pay up.
In that case, the deal's off.
Wait. Let's not be too hasty, friend. I just want a little assurance that...
Just going to have to take your chances, I'm afraid.
I suppose you're right. All right, you drive a hard bargain, but here's your money. Now, the location of that bow.
The Shrine of Diana.
What? But I already knew that, you imbecile. Everyone knows that. I can't take that golden bow because stealing from the goddess in her own shrine would break the golden rule. You promised to tell me where I could get one of my own.
You can take it. You'll be able to keep it for the rest of your life.
What is this? Some kind of joke?
You gave me what I wanted, and I gave you what I promised.
I don't believe this is happening.
You do love a good loophole.
Don't even talk to me.
Okay. I need to speak with
Oh,
him.
Proof of a degenerate mind. How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Because I'm special. I'm a special one.
Thank you. I am flattered and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Thank you. I'm flattered and deeply honored to be
I'm gonna talk to his wife
And
first.
now I make
And can I drop the other bow? I don't actually need it. I cannot drop it. Okay.
I'm not so
Can we talk?
talk.
What's your story? Do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance?
The dainty little thing from next door. Of course not. As much as I despise her father, I would never lay a finger on that poor, sweet child.
I think you're hiding something.
Well, I've had... Demetrius!
Oh, fuck. You're kidding. Alright. So, she's going to be a tough nut to crack, I guess.
Did you just scale the wall? Well,
what's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
How will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
The Golden Rule is definitely real.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
I found a book called The Myth of the Golden Rule. Obvious slide.
You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theater? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't put there by Sentius himself?
Oh my god.
You can't know, can you?
Oh. What books, or what would it take it to, what would it take to prove to you it's real? Books, notes?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
Oh my god. He breaks it. Huh.
What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. Oh my god. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing?
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
I can see nothing I say is going to convince you.
True, but that is simply because you are mistaken.
I want you to withdraw?
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because as soon as you win, you're going to break the Golden Rule.
Don't talk nonsense. There's no such thing as the Golden Rule.
You're going to arrest Sentius for treason and sentence him to death by gladiatorial combat. Oh shit, I didn't know that.
How could you possibly know that?
Because I know the future.
Nonsense! This is nonsense! I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Demetrius kill him even more. Now, get out of here! You outstayed your very limited welcome. Get out of my
Okay, so I fucked this up, I guess. Okay, still have more things to talk to him about. Is there anything I can talk to him?
What?
Do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance?
Listen, I don't abduct women. They come to me. And they keep coming back.
Yes, subtle. I think you're hiding something.
You don't know Sturkus.
You don't know shit.
Whatever.
Okay, let's talk to you.
Citizen, we're finally alone.
Medvia, we've had this conversation. I'm in a hurry.
Rather brash.
May I have the key to the upper cistern?
I think it's best if I hang.
Why?
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen with access to our water supply, the lifeblood of this city? I'm sorry, but that is simply...
I think you're hiding something.
Yes, our water supply. From you. I wasn't born yesterday. Poisoning a city's water supply is the oldest trick in the Codex. Quite literally. Aeneas the Tactician wrote a siegecraft manual for military commanders some 300 years ago, recommending the poisoning or pollution of cisterns. And I'm beginning to wonder if the culprit we're looking for might, after all this, be you. Perhaps it was a mistake.
Getting into that, getting into that cistern with or without your help?
I doubt that very much, since I'll be keeping the key around my neck at all times from now on. But...
I'd like you to release Dooley.
You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
What exactly did he do?
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you, that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here, we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and, most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us, were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule-breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else?
Okay, investigation. Never mind.
Good.
Can we talk about who's gonna break it? I already figured out how to stop at least one person from breaking it. What happens now?
Well, if you've stopped one person from breaking it and you're still here, then there must be someone else about to break it still. Allow me to explain. When I discovered the ritual to Proserpina, the instructions came with a warning about paradoxes. The crux of it is this. If you do anything to change the course of history in such a way that your very being here is impossible, you will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the Golden Rule is broken, I will open the doorway that will bring you here to if you manage.
Okay, yes, I get it, I get it.
If you say, if either of those things were to happen, I am given to understand you would be flung.
Yes, we've actually talked about this before.
It looks like you'll have to continue. Of course.
I think I know who it is. It's, Demetitus. It's technically Malleus, but...
Why do you say that?
When he wins the election, he's going to convict you of treason and sentence you to death.
What? That's... I'm speechless. How do you know? Of course, this isn't your first loop, is it? Well then, you must stop him from winning the election. I expect you'll need some kind of leverage on him, but I can't be seen to be involved in this, of course, so you'll be on your own. You'd better not waste any time, and may Swada, goddess of persuasion, go with you.
Okay.
Good, thank you.
Well, that was a load of shit.
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm. Magistrate's orders.
What about you?
Oh, I wish Horatio...
Can we talk about Scintilla?
Oh, you...
I know who she was seeing. It was Ulpius.
Oh, really? That commoner in debt bondage next door thought he could win over a magistrate's daughter. That's awfully bold of him. I can see why she worked so hard to keep it a secret. Quick.
I spoke to him already. He's besides himself about her disappearance. I don't think he's responsible.
Oh, I see. Well, it was worth a try, I suppose. Just promise me you won't give up on her.
Alright, I promise.
Thank you.
What Damn. Okay. He has the key to the fucking cistern. What happens if I kill him?
How did you get in there?
Actually, you know what?
Don't be so foolish. Allow me to explain. The crux of it is this, to illustrate. If you managed the same thing, if either of those things were to...
Yes, I've killed you, everyone would die and return back to my original timeline.
Thank you.
Anyways.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh! Well, I mean... I guess that worked. Okay.
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fray. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al Worth, I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Medvi. I was hoping you know who I am.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina and murdered a local magistrate, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said that the voice of a furious god rang out, and the ground trembled and statues sprang to life, firing arrows at the city's inhabitants. Apparently, as the citizens screamed and died in pain, the stranger just vanished in a flash of light.
Weird, that wasn't me.
I didn't for one moment think it was, but the way you say that makes me wonder. I mean, how many people with that name could there be in this place? I don't understand how you could have been here 2,000 years ago.
When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved into this tablet here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing. But I don't understand how I could have written it.
It was written by a different version of you. I changed the past and your fate.
I'm not following.
I killed the man who opened a time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Now you're getting it.
I guess. So what you're really saying is, you brought me back from the dead to let me die all over again. You saw the tablet. I spent a lifetime searching for a way out and never found one. I can't see how I could possibly find one now, so it seems like we're both gonna die here.
I regret nothing.
How can you say that? You murdered a man in cold blood, and now there's a city full of dead people. And it's only a matter of time before we join them. I guess all those old Latin inscriptions were right. Pro peccata unius multis dolabunt. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Ending 1 of 4. Oh shit, okay. 2, 3, and huh. Interesting. Oh! Wait, no! I don't want to do this. Wait! Shit. I'll enjoy the credits when I beat the game properly, not through this. Okay, that quick save. Think it was here?
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little stir?
Okay, perfect,
If I
perfect.
cop a earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
Woo! Okay. So that was definitely an answer, but not the correct answer. There's 3 more endings. Okay. Let's see here. let's talk to the dude here. Oh, yep, load barrier. We're going to say Pluto, Hades. Gosh, what was the Egyptian one called? It's the dude with the, oh, Anubis. Then a third that I don't know about.
Come and join me by the fire. Welcome.
You first.
It is best you do not know my name, for merely to speak of my existence in the city above could bring destruction on you all. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I'm looking for a plaque that was removed from the obelisk.
Ah, yes, that cursed thing. I know exactly where it is. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Pluto, god of the underworld.
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
Sounds easy.
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
I'm not sure, it's a complex question.
You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher. But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the Golden Rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the Golden Rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
Whose version of right and wrong?
That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
There's more than one.
How can that be? Since they all have differences, it follows that in some cases they would offer different conclusions about what is right and wrong. If there is a correct moral code, then wouldn't it follow that only one can be the correct one?
The correct moral code depends on the laws and customs of whichever society you're in.
Ah, you know, I think you'd find an ally in Herodotus, the scribe from among my people who lived some 400 years ago. He told the story of a man named Darius, whose curiosity was piqued when he learned that a certain tribe had the practice of eating their dead. He asked some Greeks who burnt their dead, "What would it take for you to eat your dead?" Aghast, they replied, "Nothing." Then he asked the tribe who ate their dead, "What would it take for you to burn your dead?" "Nothing," they replied, equally aghast. From this, Herodotus concluded that custom is king, that right and wrong are merely local ideas which do not survive the journey from one tribe to another. I take it you're in agreement?
Yes.
Then let me ask you this. If you visited a tribe where they ate each other, copulated with the dead, and drank wine from cups made out of human
Oh my
skulls,
God.
would you still maintain that within such a tribe there is nothing wrong with such conduct?
Yes.
Disturbing. And while I do not agree with you, at least you would have the support of Herodotus.
What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
I'm not sure about what about do not kill.
Surely you would agree there are circumstances where an exception may be made, such as where it is necessary for self-defense or to prevent a greater evil. For any rule, you can imagine there are countless situations in which that rule may be suspended, and those situations are impossible to codify. If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
I agree, actually.
I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night I found myself in a tavern, in an argument with a drunk mercenary. It became heated, he drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Hades, you mean Pluto?
They are one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before that, my people called him Hades.
Why can't you return to the surface?
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here. I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
Why can't you tell me your name?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
Where's everyone else?
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Kabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years.
Kabash. How have you survived down here?
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need. And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter. The greater challenge is the isolation, so I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But, like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner.
Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
Do you know a way out of here?
Huh. If I did, would I be living like this?
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Did we not discuss it at length already? Oh, I see.
No, I'm not toying with you.
You're toying with me.
Do you know where I can find a plaque that was removed from the obelisk?
You seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription.
Yes. That's the one.
It is a cursed object, and I would be happy to give it to you, if Kabash had not already taken it.
Alright, tell me where he is.
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
I'm with you so far.
However, there was one thing that always seemed out of place to me, and it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
What did it say?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail.
What's in there?
There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate.
Okay. Be going.
I enjoyed our chat, but please, keep my presence here a secret, yes?
Alright. Huh. So I guess we're gonna see the Egyptian world? Friend of the philosopher. Damn. So, assuming this is all, yeah, okay. Let's go this way first. Okay, never mind. Oh, yeah, look at that. Egyptian. neglected for years. Oh, it is one of those scarred statues. Interesting. Seems to be locked from the other side. Okay. I can just hotkey it? Okay. So it's 4 for the gold bow. Oh god, why do I have to be so bad at shooting games, man? Oh god, oh jeez. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh! What? Oh! The normal bow just kills them. Does it not be... Is that not a sin, though? Oh, an ancient game called Senate. The rules for which are long forgotten. I thought that would break the golden rule. Oh well. Trying to get in. Egyptian plaque, which translates to "the many shall suffer for the sins of the one." Oh, great. Okay. Running theme. Looks like he was running away. Yep. Going into Anubis's temple. Yep. Anubis. Oh. Then he shall suffer for the sins of the one. Oh, this is their bathtub area.
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I'm Medvia. Who are you?
I am Kabash. And let me guess. Another Greco-Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors,
Scandinavian, actually. Do I look Greek or Roman to you?
Trousers, boots, curious hair. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want?
I'm looking for the Egyptian plaque.
To what end?
I want to return it to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain.
Why?
Here, take it, and restore the honor of Osiris.
It was Osiris, not Anubis. Oh, god damn it. Anubis is their, watcher. Their Charon, isn't it? Shit. Okay. Thanks.
Now, as for the other plaque.
Oh? The fourth plaque, you know about it.
Indeed. I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was.
May I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
How so?
I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is?
The Duat?
Indeed, and I see you know our history. This is the Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Charon. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
I see. So what's the problem with this plaque?
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this, I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does the inscription say?
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Please don't. Stop, I need that.
You are too late. It is done.
I wish you hadn't have done that.
It could not have gone any other way. It was Osiris's will. Now, the thing of evil you sought is gone. Why are you still here?
What's your story?
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kerti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kerti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
Do you know a way out of here?
This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
I see. What do you think about the golden rule?
I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
Oh, okay. What do you think is down here?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is, it would be unwise to venture down there.
Perhaps.
Most unwise.
I'll be going.
Good. Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
Definitely.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
I'll find a way.
We shall see.
Yeah, wow, you have just been... Oh. Yeah. So, their symbol... Let's see, I wanna... Oh, I can't. Alright.
Praise Ra. Truly the gods are.
Ooh. Okay, mystery plaque. Sumerian! Nurgle. Oh, God. That... Fucking Babylon and Gilgamesh. God damn it, I completely forgot about the Sumerians. Yeah, damn. Well, okay, that's the 4 religions. Suspicious. I'm gonna fight it. No? Okay. Oh, am I stuck? Okay, never mind. Sumerian. Barricades. Roded said barricades. Looks like the Sumerians were trying to defend themselves. Interesting. Stranger, heed the final words of Nam Kuzu. Bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods commanded. We planted and harvested together. We shared bread and beer. We accepted newcomers with open arms as a family. But with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained, and soon we were as strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves and ate and drank alone. It was there, in the empty space between us, that sin took root. Nurgle's sentinels have awoken and clamor at our barricades. Learn from our miss. Interesting. Brass plate with Sumerian markings on it appears to be a pressure plate for a trap. Yes. A trap, you say. Okay. Let's see, where did the... Can't activate again? Okay. What'd it do? Oh, I knocked him over. Unlucky. It's not gonna flood, right? Surely not. Train object in the shape of a suitcase. We'll probably never know what this was for. Yeah. A lot of Sumerian stuff, we don't really have an idea of, right? Besides what was in the epics. I'm such a silly person. Okay, anyways, quick save.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise. You will die here.
What the? There's no need for this to end in violence.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Just hear me out.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
Something can be destroyed by the truth. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you.
That may be true of many things, but this is different. If our gods were copied and corrupted from an older civilization, does that not mean they are false? Does that not mean our prayers to our gods all fell on deaf ears because we were not even addressing them by their true names?
Yeah, if gods exist, isn't it possible they each have more than one true name?
Now that I think about it, my people would sometimes call Osiris the god of many names. Perhaps it is so. But the underworld of my people is so different to this one, and so unlike the way it was described by our priests. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepared to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now, I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in of itself?
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Even if your belief about the afterlife is an important thing, if you were only good in life because you expected a reward, were you really a good person?
Now you insult me and all of my ancestors. You have...
Wait, if you attack me, you'll break the golden rule.
Good. I welcome it. You see,
I think I'm gonna reload here.
Told me that each time it breaks, Osiris bellows with rage, and his voice shakes the very foundations of the earth. I can only hope one more tremor will lay waste to this fragile place once and for all, and you along with it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Hold on, I'm gonna reload.
with the...
Just hear me out. There's no shame in building on the works. If God exists, they have more than one. Even if your beliefs about the afterlife weren't quite accurate, isn't important the thing they motivated you to live good lives.
Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
Are you going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that matters most, just because you found out you were misled?
You are persuasive. Very well. I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while, and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Yeah, the Sumerians. Dodge 3 boulders, okay. Wow. I'm so good at dodging. Haha. Oh no! Okay. I didn't think it would actually rise. Gonna be honest. Well, it's now flooded. Sorry, dude.
You again. What?
I'll be going.
Of course. As the Romans say, may fortune smile.
Yeah. Shit. All that Sumerian history just got destroyed. I actually feel bad about that. Okay. Let's go back to the Greek dude. Quick save. So, Sumerian, Egyptian, Greek, and Roman. The ancient world civilizations.
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Good to see you again, friend. Did you find what you need?
Okay, see ya. We'll see. Okay, so I believe I'm done here. That was cool to see all the different cultures. Now the question is... where's the Roman plaque? And how would I conceivably get the key? Vanishing, yeah, Scintilla. Yeah, Horatio, okay. Scintilla's still a big issue. Dooley's key. Creative way into the upper cistern. Creative way. Figure out how to stop Ulpius from killing himself. Election. How to get Galerius elected. Oh, Aquita, the Greek plaque. Okay.
Greetings. I'm Georgius.
Yes, I know. Greek plaque.
And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because my name is Georgios, yet they do this all the time.
Yes.
I am flattered that they copy our right.
Yes.
At first, I pull my hair out. But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, the plaque you seek was pilfered from a collection of old...
Oh, that's right. Dooley has it. Shit. So I have to free Dooley. somehow.
A new face.
Can I ask some questions about escaping? Livia was right, we're in the underworld.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. Hercules, Sisyphus...
Yeah, we already read this. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, you have the plaque. Let's talk about your treasures.
Hannibal used to look after me. He said, if anything, he gave me this key and made all I remember. Now nobody looks up.
Okay, fair enough.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so the option is to convince the farmer to run for mayor to get the key. Damn, I always fall there. Huh.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
Don't think I have any more options right now. Oh, maybe I could kill the dude in the cistern?
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Yes. I know about your creature. No problem. That's right, we didn't do this. Oh. What's this? I didn't look down here either. Roman woman in the middle of disrobing. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Oh, this goes to the upper cistern. Okay. Nice. Okay. So we didn't need the key. What the fuck? Water under the bridge.
You? Who are you? Did he send you?
I'm Medvia, nobody sent me.
And do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What is going on?
I'm Centilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who did this to you?
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Where's the way out?
Behind me. There's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's...
I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die.
What? No.
Let me see if I can persuade Cynthia. It's not heartless, just rational. Our escape here isn't worth the lives of everyone here. Let me see if I can persuade him.
You'll never persuade him of anything. I'm telling you, he's a monster. Please.
I need to try.
You're making a mistake.
How do I talk to him? Wait, yeah, how do I get down there? That's the door. That's the upper cistern one. Huh. Oh boy, I'm lost. It was one of these. I swear it. This one.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Citizen? Ah, you've returned.
I know what you did to Scintilla.
Me? What are you talking about?
You're keeping her tied up at the cistern.
You know, you remind me of him.
Who?
Al Worth. The fellow who came through the portal before you.
What? You remember him?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one room to the next.
What?
Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you're a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I mean, you've lived through the day, what, 4 times?
Yeah.
Extremely impressive.
Thank you!
And yet everything you've done has been in vain. Because there's no escape. Except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life now. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
You know there was a way out, and you even locked up your own daughter to keep it secret. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all. over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Hand over the key.
And why would I agree to that?
If you don't hand it over, you might have an uprising.
You might want to think that through. If anyone...
What's to stop me from taking it by force?
The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body. And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox. You see, it was my actions that brought you to this point in time, so if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so, and you being here will be an impossibility. That means if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
It's the right thing to do?
You and your pathetic morality. Nobody cares about your opinions, least of all, me. Understand that to me, you've never been anything more.
Okay, this isn't over.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for me.
Damn! I'll find a way to break the cycle and you with it.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you, and neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
Damn, dude. Okay. So, he never cared in the first place that he was going to lose the election. That's so fucked, man. Where is, Scintilla the Older? Where is she? Oh. Cynthia, sorry.
Oh, look.
Can we talk about Scintilla? I found her. Your father has been keeping her tied up.
What? Is this some kind of crude commoner joke?
It's no joke.
No, surely not. Father, is this true?
I'm afraid it is.
I don't understand. Why? Why would you do such a thing?
Because she found a way out. And if you're wondering why I'm telling you this, it's because you're never going to remember any of it. All I have to do is commit a sin, and the day will begin again. Watch this. I'm going to kill you now.
Holy,
the many shall
that's
suffer
fucked.
for the sins of the one.
And he still restarts the day? Can I not take the key off his body? Oh my god. Is terrified. No, he's not. What a load of shit. Try talking to him again later. Oh, and I can't take it from him? Oh, that's such shit, man. Okay, so... Shit. Alright, I think I know what to do.
Salve, friend.
The Golden Roost going to be broken soon. I need you to quietly get everyone except Sentius ready to run into the upper cistern when the ground starts to rumble.
What? That's a big ask. But something tells me you're not... But I doubt I'll be able to gather more than a hand.
Okay. Let's go save, what's his face? Probably should have done a hard save, huh? Oh well. We're doing this ending now. I want to save, I want to save him. I want to save this dude.
Alright.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpia.
That's...
What?
Why do you...
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help. Thank...
Is this what Scintilla would want? You'd never believe me if I told you. Maybe it can solve your problem. What can I do to help her?
No, I am out.
What?
Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Oh, because I didn't tell the farmer dude to save her. Oh, god damn it, now. Because okay. You know what? That is my fault. I accept it. Because I'm trying to do the other ending, right? Shit. Okay.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? What?
There. Save you.
You.
Mudvia, nobody sent me. I know we've had this conversation before.
What? God, am I going out of my mind? Are you going to let me...
I told Galerius to lead everyone here when the golden rule is broken so they can escape
How
too.
did you know? Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Okay. Hey, bitch.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
As if I'd tell you.
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
You asked me to figure out who was going to break the rule, knowing I would fail every time.
Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this, but where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death. By reliving the same day over and over again, forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
You knew there was a way out. You even locked up your own daughter to keep a secret. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Can't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
I told you I was, you're going to die a painful death for this.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
Yeah. I probably could, but I'm going to let her have this one.
Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. The others should be right behind us. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
Bye, Scintilla. Oh. Ow!
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al Worth, I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Medvia.
Really? That's strange. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kind of rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, Scintilla and a handful of other citizens managed to escape, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
That was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand.
When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved.
Let me see. God, what? I've spent a life. This.
It was written by a different version of you. It changed the past to your fate.
I'm not following.
I helped Scintilla kill the man who opened a time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Now you're getting it.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping a bunch of others to escape. That's a lot to take in.
Enough talk. How about we get out of here?
Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
It's right here in the cistern. Follow me. Hell yeah. Let's go. This is probably the good ending, right? Oh. Oh. Return to the river. Oh my god, this is like legitimately the good ending.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Good idea.
You go on ahead. No.
Okay, so there's two endings then. One probably confronts the god. What's the other one?
You're back! But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
Discovered your real name is Charon, or was it Curdy?
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you, really?
You can just call me Charon, if you like.
I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is that?
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
As you wish. You were murdered.
What?
You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin. Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later.
Oh, and that's who Al
that
was.
That man's name was Al
Yeah.
Worth.
Okay.
You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Karen's Opal by some, and so it was my duty to bring you here.
What's so special about these coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths, to pay the ferryman for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why?
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here, nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but Octavia, Lucretia, Horatius, Equitia and I will never forget you, or what you did for us. It pains us that so many of our dear friends were not so fortunate, including Ulpius and Galerius, who heroically tried to rescue Dooley, but never made it back. But there is no point dwelling on what might have been. All we can do is take this gift you've given us and try to show others the same compassion you showed us. We promise you that saving our lives was not for nothing. Scintilla et al.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Alright, Charon, ferry us home. Oh, that's 3 of 4. Okay. 3 of 4? Then what's 2? That felt like that would have been 2. Huh. That by far seems like the best ending, though. You saved some people. You got out, you saved Al, you found out that Karen was Charon. That's right. I still need that. I guess I could talk to you, but it's not gonna be great. No, we've had this conversation. I'm sorry if I let you go. Everyone else is gonna die. I'm not just rational. Sorry. I already did your ending. I have no reason to do it now. Scintilla. Okay. So now the goal is I need to start a time paradox. No. I need to get Galerius elected. That means I need to somehow get Malleus and his wife to spill the beans on some shit.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not? Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work. I'm a stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling that you lot had something to do with Scintilla's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I find out you did something to that poor sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you. Got it?
As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
No? Okay.
What is it?
All
right.
I'll be going. Hello, beautiful.
Oh, don't mind me. Ugh.
Scintilla, father.
No.
I'm.
Yes.
The many shall suffer.
I just need to reset the
sins
deck.
of the one.
Just need to reset the day. Because Galerius was going around getting people for the third ending, which don't need. I need second ending. Which when we get out of this portal, I need to be right back. Alright, we have a goal.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you...
Medvi, I need you to do some stuff. Ilia's dying, but Luceria can't help her without Selfium. Take some of it and go quickly.
Yulia?
Rufus has been threatening Virgil if you give some of this willow bark.
Alright, let me see.
Yeah, Fabia, that's it, go.
Go.
Okay, now with that, we should probably be able to say Ulpus? Ulpus? Whatever his name is? Go, 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 go.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing?
That's...
What?
Why...
Alright, I'll talk to him. Is that what Centello would want? Can we...
You...
Please? You never
Well,
believe
you
me?
don't-
I can solve... Lucreta was able to get some Selfium in time to save her life.
Really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
Wait, why do you need 2,000 denarii?
Yulia and I are in debt bondage to Malleolus. We might as well be slaves. And that's how much it will take to buy our freedom back.
I see.
So?
Actually, I do.
Really? Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then?
No, you'd be free.
You'd do that for us? Couple of complete strangers?
Of course!
It seems today we're both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend. I never thought people like you existed.
Here's your money.
Thank you.
Whew.
I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
Don't worry about it.
I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend.
What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm thankful that...
Okay, I'll be going.
Ah.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything about that, lady. Okay. We saved... Ulpus. What do I do now? Need to talk to Farmer Joe, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, I just had to go up a little. Oh, I have to convince him to run for mayor somehow, right? Save.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own.
just as... But
I know where we are. Underworld. You were...
and now we share a secret. It's a...
Okay. Gonna go rest. I don't know what that does for me. Larius's house.
Vote for Malleolus. Oh, you're here. And, I hope there's a...
Not interested, sorry.
Oh, I see. You...
What? No, I don't.
take back what I said. Let's just forget that ever...
Interesting
Certainly.
gossip?
Have you met Livia? Now, I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate with...
Okay.
There used to be a midwife here, named the Fortunate.
Okay.
Centilla, the magic. How can we trust him? I heard Dacius has been offering a lot of money.
Let's talk about something else. We'll be going.
All right. Back. All right.
She will guide you. Yeah, I don't know on that, man. Okay, I need to persuade him, Galerius, to be elected. It's the only way to get the Greek plaque. Damn it. Is that him in the field right now? No, that's Ulpus.
Shalom.
Oh, who are you gonna vote
Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane.
Fair enough. What's your story?
You mean where am I from and all that? But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family, Romanized my name, and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberim, across the Tiber from the main city. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river, and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts, and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists. So I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them. I can only assume they got the better of me, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here, with no memory of how I got there. It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins?
Good on you for risking your life to help others.
A lot of good it did me. And that family. I sometimes wonder what happened to them.
Do you want to know? Do you know a way out of here?
I don't. But even if I did, I'm not going anywhere. I have unfinished business.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment, so I guess you're looking for a pithy summary? You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on one foot. Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another. That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary. Go and learn." Of course, what I want to know is, what kind of a god sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it? Not my god. That's for sure.
Good question.
Thanks. I just wish there was a way to find out.
We'll be going.
All right, friend.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
I'm reliving the same day over and over.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, You're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Like Sisyphus? How so?
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
Yeah, at least there's that.
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
Thank you, Galerius.
Anytime, friend. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right?
Huh.
Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted.
But no, I do need to speak with you.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Ever thought about running?
I've bounced the idea around once, but from what I hear, maybe that's...
If Malleus run, he's going to break the golden rule and kill us all.
And how could you... Oh, wait. You've seen it in another time loop, haven't you? Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal?
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so... I have to convince Malleolus to drop out of the race. What the fuck?
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm. Magistrate's orders.
I probably have to convince his wife first.
Delighted and deeply honored.
It's something with his wife. It has to be, right? So let's save here. I'm just going to do a little bit of save scumming until I get the right stuff. Alright, can we talk? Get back at him. I don't think he is who he says he is.
You know, now but
hate to see such a beautiful woman treated so poorly.
oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure my husband would seethe with impotent rage if he overheard you say that. I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
What do you want?
I want you to bring me some wine.
Oh, I have enough.
Like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out?
Actually I don't have questions.
So you'll help me?
Yeah, I have some right here.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Sick. Quinctius to beloved Claudia, for a time I despaired at the thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life, but then I met you and discovered that as long as I am with you, I am exactly where I should be.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is.
According to this bounty letter from Emperor Nero, he's the person who started the fires in Rome.
What? He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
No, I'll hang on to it.
What?
I didn't lie to you.
It was a lie of a mission. You were planning this all along and you deliberately concealed it. May Jupiter cut you down.
I'll be going.
I curse you. I curse your life and mind and memory. May you be unable to walk or eat or drink. May this drag you to the depths. This is outrageous.
Ha 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 ha. This is outrageous. It's unfair. You can't be doing this to me. Yo.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so...
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you... Why?
Because I know your Quinctius, your wife, gave me your love letter. Nero wants you dead.
So... It finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you... What? One of Nero's assassins?
No, I'm not, fortunately for you.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Not if you withdraw from the election immediately and release everyone in debt to bondage to you. Or just withdraw from the election.
So much work for nothing. Ugh. If I do it, you'll let me live?
I will.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal. There. You got what you wanted.
Okay.
Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
Okay. Smile. Okay. That deserves a quick save.
Keep an eye out for Santilla, would you?
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
Okay, Sentia.
I thought I told you to get out of...
Oh, you're not gonna talk to me anymore? Okay. Damn, dude.
Keep an eye out for Santilla, would you?
So he's gonna go inform her. Oh, and you should go talk to Galerius, the Breton, the true king of Britain.
Salve again, my... No.
He has withdrawn.
He did? Oh, that was unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well, I guess it's time for me to step up then. I'll let Equitia know I'll be running.
Very good.
All right.
Now what? I have to go convince everyone to vote for him?
Shalom.
Or are you gonna vote for him?
Sentius, I suppose.
Would you consider voting for Galerius?
Galerius, the farmer? He's a good man, but... Alright, friend.
Motherfucker. I saved your life and this is what you say? Motherfucker.
Wow, isn't that back?
Oh, that's right. Women can't vote in the election. So I don't need to speak with them. Oh, I never got to see what was behind this. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy, I guess. Yes, I can hear you.
Are they? I thought I told you to...
Okay, you're bored with me. Whatever, man.
What? What?
All
That's
weapons
quite
are to
an
be taught.
impressive
What is
bow
it?
you have there.
Not that it's any
Just
of your...
like Diana's.
All right.
And you... It must be completed by... It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Galerius, the challenger. Why do you ask?
He's allowed to vote.
All of the male citizens who...
Woman can't vote.
That's just the way it's always. There are some women who can vote. Vestal priestesses like myself. But in this case, given my role overseeing, I can't allow the perception that I'm being anything but if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Such as?
By using whatever...
Okay, let's talk about something else. We'll be going.
On your best behavior,
And
I
you
trust.
won't vote for Galerius?
Shalom. Sentius. Galerius. Alright.
God, I shouldn't have freed you. What a load of shit.
Salve. Hello there. Well. Now. Oh. All right. Wait. Now.
Whew.
Can't you? What? Don't even.
Okay, so I can't talk to him. I probably screwed up the election routing, but we can at least see what it's going to be like. Who are you gonna vote for? Okay, very good.
Alright. Alright. Nice.
Galerius, that's one for Galerius.
Salute. My Galerius.
Very good.
I hope
Going. Not you. She's not here. So that's 2 versus 2 versus 0, 0. Assassin man. He can't vote. Who else? Who else?
Hello?
Do you
You magistrate. Okay.
Bye-bye.
So...
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
Yeah, I bet as well, man. Let's just start the election early and see what happens. Curious. Starts the election.
Why?
Can we start now?
As I said, I'm planning...
I want to get it over and done with.
Well, I wouldn't describe...
Holding it early prevents conflict.
Yes, I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get...
Okay, let's see.
Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Election starting.
So maybe the solution is to keep Ulpus in debt bondage if we're like off by 1 vote. Which is kind of fucked, but it is what it is, right? The light of Helios. I'm bored of you. So 2 for sure will vote for him. I think Rufius will also vote for him. So that's what, 3 to 3? So if I keep him in debt bondage, he won't elect Sentius then.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my
1
dear
to
friend
1.
Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Fuck.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius. The
Oh!
man who saved my life.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism.
So 4 to 2.
Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helva.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it. You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
How about that, buddy?
It's almost as if you're trying to extend my lifespan.
Yes! You didn't see that coming, did you, buddy?
Fortune smiles on you today, Julius. Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
You're going to let me out of here?
I'm sorry it took so long, my friend. And it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
is mine, Hades, lords of many.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
Can I have your key?
Hello?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You can have my shiny plaque, and maybe you can help me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
What was it?
He gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high. Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust.
Alright, I'll help you.
Oh, thank you. Here's the key.
Okay.
Hope you find it. In the cisterns. Way up high, Hannibal said. Oh, look over there. Something. Maybe it is treasure. I can see it for myself. So pretty. And it's just lying out here in the open. Maybe nobody wants it anymore. Maybe no one will mind if I just take it.
Don't you dare.
The many shall suffer
my fucking God.
for the sins of the one.
Sentius is actually right on that one. Huh. What happens if I... Wait, can I kill them? No. The answer is no. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so we have the key to the upper cistern now. It doesn't really do me much, though.
Salve, friend.
Yeah, I need you to do some stuff.
You? Cool. Alright.
Tell Malleus you know his real name is Quintius thanks to Claudia and that Nero sends his regard, then tell him to withdraw from the election and release his debt bondsman.
What? Are you... You're serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk to him, but I'll make sure he passes on the message.
That's it. Now go!
I'll go, but once I'm done...
Okay. So... let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to use the key. I know what it's going to do, but might as well, right? Upper cistern is up here. Then after that, it's gonna be like, oh wow, all the leads completed. Then only have to do the obelisk. But then my question becomes, what's the second ending? Hmm. 。 And there's Scintilla. Feel so bad for her. Who knows how long she's been locked up there. Okay. Quick save. Insert. 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 Oh. Hey, this temple's bigger than it looks on the outside. Not much further? Okay. Hades, Lord of Many, grant me an audience. Anubis. Osiris, Lord of Silence, grant me an audience. Sumerian. Nurgle, the Fierce One, grant me an audience. What the? How'd this turn into sci-fi? What the fuck? Bro, what? There's Charon.
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You are unlike the others, aren't you? And what is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly. But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
What is your story?
My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know?
You're a god.
It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful, just as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey.
Why do you sound and look like a man?
My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords. Desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive.
May I see your true form?
No. Long ago I swore to Persephone that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor
Who's the woman on your left?
This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names. Eresh Kigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpine to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal. Your gaze lingers too long.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's just very attractive. Who is thou on your right?
That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names. Kumutabal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans.
What?
Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. We will talk more later. For now, ask your questions.
I'm sorry. Second. Dude, that's so cool. I'm sorry. Satil Shan is coming to Galaxy of Heroes. The inflection point, or whatever you want to call it, the climax, but I just looked over to my other monitor and I saw people spamming about this shit. I was like, oh, no way, I'm excited too! Okay. Fuck me, man. I hate this stupid mobile game, but I still love it as well. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any update notes on it yet, but maybe it'll be soon. Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
What is this place?
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago.
What was the wager you made?
That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Proserpine saw raw potential in you, and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpine could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
Damn. Where are your kin?
There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Proserpina.
Who built the city?
As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten.
How did you decide who comes here?
To ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for, only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Proserpina's along with it.
How did humans learn about the underworld?
It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, and a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, and his words were twisted and distorted over generations. Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place, and their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning, and in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Are you responsible for the Golden Rule?
That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing.
Why turn people to a cult?
That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence in a new world. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces, their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry at her disposal. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold, and when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters into her own hands. While the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching, and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat, where she broke her neck on the rocks below. But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. But that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer be won. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all, to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again. And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city, inanimate but conscious, suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity, as silent golden sentinels.
So you're responsible.
I give your kind a second chance at life, as well as ample warning about my law. And when you disobey, and you always disobey, you force my hand, bringing terrible suffering upon yourselves. And so you ask if I am the one destroying your lives. And I say, no, you destroy yourselves. I am merely the means by which you do it.
Where do these golden bows come from?
When my kin departed, they left behind many relics, which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies.
What do you consider a sin?
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not?
Doesn't seem like you've been upholding it either.
Enough. You clearly know nothing.
How do you know when people sin?
I'm able to commune with all of the statues in the city. Their ears are my ears, and their eyes are my eyes.
So, Proserpina connected to the statues in the same way?
If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Then what an odd question.
I've seen some terrible things here that you didn't consider sin. How could you let them happen?
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalization?
Suicide.
I've seen no such thing, but in any case, taking one's own life is a self-directed act. It is not one that is done to others, however they may be affected by it. Therefore, it cannot be said that one who commits suicide has done anything unto others.
That seems like an extremely literal interpretation of the rule.
Applying this rule always requires us to interpret the meaning of the words. A literal interpretation helps to minimize the ambiguities of your primitive language.
Okay, fuck you. If our language is full of ambiguity, doesn't that make the rule inherently subjective and unreliable?
Supposing you're right, then my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
I am right and you know it.
Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine.
Oh.
Do you really think you can whoop?
You may be immortal, but your beloved isn't.
How dare you threaten her? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, okay. I think I get it. Continue. Okay. Oh, it's saved here. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to skip a lot of this again. What's this place? What's the wager you made? We've gone through all this where you can. We built the city, the Sumerians. How did you died? It was random lottery. How did humans learn? They escaped.
Of course.
Are you responsible for the golden rule? Why turn people to gold? Because the first center wanted to be covered in gold. So you're responsible. Where do they come from? What do you consider sin? Seeing it's not easy as to, doesn't seem like you've been upholding it either. How do you know when people sin? She, no reason.
Do you play?
Suicide. World. Of course not. Never mind. Price gouging for the life-saving medicine.
The merchant. How is that inconsistent with the rule I've outlined?
He wouldn't want someone else to demand an outrageous price for medicine he needed if he was.
I disagree. Having watched this merchant, that is precisely what he would expect from others, and he would be quite capable of paying the price anyway.
You can't know what he would expect, you're just speculating.
Applying this rule always requires speculation to some degree. It requires us to ask what another person would want if they found themselves in another situation.
Inherently subjective and unreliable.
Not if we're wise enough to know the mind of man.
And you think you know the minds of other people?
Supposing you're right, then my laws be...
No, of course not. Never mind.
Now tell me.
Debt bondage.
You speak of the moneylender.
He wouldn't want to be trapped in a 30-year labor contract because of a loan.
And he would never have signed a contract pledging his labor for 30 years. All he did was enforce the terms of a contract signed voluntarily by others.
The whole concept of debt bondage, like slavery, is unethical. It's illegal under international law.
Ignoring your irritating sense of moral superiority, this is interesting. I'm curious, how do people escape poverty where you're from?
It's customary to take out a loan and buy a house, and in some places pay for an education.
I see. And how long might it take such a person?
30 years?
Debt?
Pens, typically decades.
I fail to see how your system of loans is significantly different to a debt bondsman signing over his labor for 30 years.
It's not the same thing.
Suppose...
Of course not. Never mind.
Now tell me.
Experiments on the golden statues.
The midwife in the palace, yes.
She wouldn't want to be experimented upon if she was scolded.
The rule is do unto others, meaning other people. Those statues are something else now. Bloodless shadows, mere shapes of their former selves. They are forsaken. What happens to them is no
Damn.
concern of mine.
I see.
Now tell me.
Abduction.
Abduction? You mean the
Yes.
magistrate? He did so because she sought to escape. A sin I take particularly seriously. Better that he stops her from escaping, albeit brutishly, than I have to wipe out the sin.
I disagree. No, of course not. Never mind. It's no wonder people say the gods are cruel. This just shows how unreliable and subjective your moral code is. You're no better at judging right from wrong than any human.
Do you honestly think you...
Yes. No, but that's my point. Nobody's grasp of right and wrong is so perfect they can be trusted with all this power you become a tyrant.
I should strike you down for that.
And if you did, you'd be proving my point.
Now, did you have...
Let's talk about something else.
Very...
That's all the questions I had.
Good. Then now it is time. Only, it seems, something is wrong. It has long been within my power to see into the hearts of mortals and weigh their deeds in life. But when I peer into you, I see only a blank slate, as if you did not exist until you appeared in this city. How is this possible? Charon, where did you find this one?
I do not remember ferrying you. How did you come here?
I'm from the future.
If that is true, then I sense the intervention of someone powerful.
How did you come to be in this time, mortal? Who brought you here?
He cannot know.
I was hoping you could tell me.
I do not know. My kin departed long ago, and Proserpine has slumbered for 3,000 years.
I guess that means you don't know everything that goes on here.
Tread lightly, mortal. Enough of this. It seems I will need to put your reckoning on hold for now. But answer this. Why have you come here? What is it you seek?
I'd like to put an end to the golden rule.
Your hubris is amusing, so I will allow you to make your case. But I warn you, if you anger me or waste my time with lies or wrong-headed arguments, you face death here. So, tell me, why should I put an end to the so-called golden rule?
Oh, that's fucked up. How do you expect us to live without sin if you can't do it yourself? The golden rule is corrupting the city and ensuring you'll never win the wager.
How so? And be specific. You have made a grave allegation, and I expect you to back it up.
Rufius became so paranoid Malleus has trapped people in debt bondage by convincing them that rebelling would break your law.
His cruelty does seem to grow greater by the day.
Decius is price gouging for life-saving medicine because he knows nobody can take it by force.
True. I have witnessed him doing that.
Rufius has become so paranoid that he's jumping at shadows that like Virgil's sexuality.
He is a volatile and confused fellow, that one.
It's all the examples.
Pathetic.
What? Yeah. How can you expect us to live without sin if you can't do it yourself?
That is a very serious accusation, mortal. What sin have I committed? What evidence do you have to support it?
Didn't you abduct Proserpina and imprison her here?
I am well aware of the story told by the Greeks and Romans of my so-called abduction. It is entirely unfair. My love was dying, and I intervened the only way I could to save her life. What would you have done?
But didn't she choose to die?
It was an act of rebellion against the others. She knew I would have to act to save her, and I did because I loved her. I love her still. Accordingly, I reject your argument.
You've trapped people in the city against their will.
These people were all dead when my servant found them. I gave them a second chance at life. Would you prefer to have simply ceased to exist?
Maybe.
Then you still have the option to end your life should you wish, and you are no. Accordingly, I reject.
You've given terrible punishments to hundreds of people, some for minor sins, some who committed no sins at all.
Every one of those people was guilty of failing to ensure their peers lived virtuously. They failed collectively, and so they were punished collectively. The Romans understand this, as did the Greeks.
Where I'm from, collective punishment is considered one of the most egregious crimes there is.
How unfortunate that we are not where you are from.
If our positions were reversed, you wouldn't want me to punish you for the sins of others.
Ah, but I am a god, and you are a mortal. Why would you expect me to treat you as I treat my own kind? You are not a peer. You are not a respected equal. Let me ask you this. Do you treat insects as you wish to be treated? Do you care for their well-being as you would your fellow man? Do you ensure they have food and shelter and protection from predators? Do you give them rights?
No.
Of course not. Because that would be absurd. Just as it would be absurd for me to treat your kind as equals.
And what makes your kind superior? Your kind and mine can't be so different given that you're in love with one of us.
My love for her does not mean I am not superior, now that she is mortal.
It sounds arrogant. Perhaps you're not as different from humans as you think.
Bah! For a moment I thought you might have been building to a point. But I see now you are just a hubristic little creature.
She doesn't love you.
I see what you are doing. You are trying to undermine the one thing keeping me anchored here. You are playing a dangerous game.
She's been whispering to me. Fuck it.
Liar! How dare you come into my domain? You will make a fun.
Okay. But you're beloved.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. You will suffer
Rewind time and show Pluto you have the crown. Okay. Okay. weaving and bobbing. Just keep weaving and bobbing. Uh-oh. Woo. Okay. Sentius is running over. Come on. Oh, do I have to get the tablets again? That'd be annoying. Come on, buddy. Go on and kill yourself. Thank you. Here. Oh, it stayed lit up.
Salve.
Ooh. Yeah, I need you to do some things.
Alright.
There you go. Okay. Let's go do this. Come on. Stayed lit up. Perfect. Let's go. Oh, Hades. What? Pluto? Last time I said Hades and it was fine. Cyrus. What? Oh, it changes. I see. I get it now. So this is random. Now it's Osiris. Now it's the Sumerian Nurgle.
And he allow me to introduce but the one that and that they will first.
See this? It's Proserpina's crown.
I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What is this? How did you come by it?
I took it from her after I killed her in another timeline.
You vile, despicable creature. Why would you do such a thing? And worse still, boast about it.
I didn't want to kill her, but if you don't put an end to the golden rule, I will do it again.
You have put me in an impossible position. If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium humiliated and alone.
That's the idea.
Perhaps you are cleverer than you appear, mortal. I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and savagery have opened my eyes like nothing I have witnessed in 3,000 years. And now you have shown me your species' true colors. And I see that Proserpina was a fool to have ever believed in you at all. This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form of her, of all of you. But know this, if I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend.
Why can't we go?
Because despicable creatures like you have no place there. My kin would never allow it. The best I can do is return you to the land of the living. I will have Karen make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
That's... why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place. What
Yeah.
will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time. Now,
Okay, let's get it over with.
we best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
Okay, well that doesn't seem like the best. This doesn't feel like a true end sort of deal, you know?
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright.
Alworth, I came here to
Oh.
find you.
Oh,
Medvia.
did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them. Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, foiling an assassination attempt, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
That was me.
What? Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought...
I'm right behind you. Let's see if Charon will remember. That'll be interesting.
I'm gonna pause here for...
Alright.
You go on.
Sounds good. Or well, Charon must have been here still, right? Oh, yeah, there she is. Or it.
You're back! But
Found him, he'll be here.
why don't you tell me?
Discovered you're not who you said you were. I remember meeting you 2,000 years ago.
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you really?
You can just call me Karen. I do not enjoy
Yeah,
that-
okay. So we know all this.
that you
True?
died of my-
Yeah. How did I die? Suppose
A
not.
wise decision.
Pluto said the coins Al and I had were the last in existence.
It
What it means for
means-
you.
There is nobody else to ferry here.
Okay. What's so
Perhaps-
special? Yeah, yes, Pluto mentioned the coins was
It means
last.
there is-
Can you return
I
us?
see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one
Oh,
thing.
this doesn't feel like the good
Why you
ending,
keep
though.
this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now! Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't... And there was a tablet that...
Sounds like quite a story. You two look exhausted.
Sounds good to...
And you?
Alright, ferry us home. That can't be ending 4, right? That's probably just... Oh, maybe? Whoa.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. I read your book, and what the critics said about it. I guess they weren't ready for your theories about the underworld. Anyway, after everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius's tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you, I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
Okay. Ancient Roman statue, unknown man pose, welcome, other warns.
Oh, hello. There he is.
What? Huh?
Finally here. Remember me?
What are you doing here?
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life.
Oh, this is the good ending. You're with Aquita now.
I know. I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together. We're planning to get married next spring. If you're going to be around, we'd love to see you there.
I'd love that. Count me in. What were you doing all these days?
Oh, I used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
It's good to see you again.
Of course. There's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance to thank you, so you better keep moving. We'll speak again soon, my friend.
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you. Galerius told me all about you.
Good to see you too.
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable.
What are you doing yourself? Doing with yourself?
Galerius and I are engaged and expecting. We've just bought a lovely villa in the countryside with room for a large family, and Dooley too, of course. It feels like the world has just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined. We're just so thankful for what you did for us. For all of us.
How's Livia?
Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere, if you'd like to ask her yourself.
I'll do that. Good to see you again.
See you at the wedding, I hope.
Yeah. Dooley!
Hello, I'm Dooley.
I remember who you are.
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it.
What are you gonna do yourself these days?
I live at Galerius and Equitia's house. They look after me now and help me remember when I forget things, like brushing my teeth.
I'm sorry you never found your treasure.
Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box that tells stories.
Oh, a computer.
It's my favourite.
So, story boxes are great, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fun.
It's good to see you again.
Bye-bye.
I guess that's the one thing. Oh, relief of Proserpina. Persephone. Larium.
Hey.
Cynthia.
I take it you're the Oracle.
Good to see you again.
Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened. I'm not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper cistern all that time. But he's been dealt with. He's... you know what? The important thing is, we'll never see him again.
What are you doing? What are you doing with yourself these days?
Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do whatever I please. Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for me. Because it's just awful out there. Barbarians everywhere.
Bro, exactly, me too. Me too. What happened to Sentius?
He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld. Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time. Eternal torment. Just what he deserves, if you ask me.
He did once tell me he wanted to live forever.
Then I suppose he got his wish.
It's good to see you again, Cynthia.
You too. See you around.
Joins the military.
Hi there, I'm Horatius.
Hi, Horatius.
I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life. And reuniting Centilla with us as well. So, thank you.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer one day. The world's changed a lot. But some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, the ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides.
True. I'm sorry you never got to see your girl again.
Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. I grieved for a time, but that's done. In the words of Epictetus, as those who rode behind triumphant generals remind them they are mortal, remind yourself your precious one isn't one of your possessions, but something given for now, not forever.
Well said.
Thanks.
Whatever happened to your buddy Domitius?
He's not my... Oh, I see what you did there. Good one. He had more trouble adapting than most. He got himself disqualified from the UFC. So he started some kind of underground blood sport tournament, like we had in Rome. Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like that. But his luck finally ran out, and his life along with it. You know what they say. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Sounds like he got what he deserved.
You're not wrong.
Good to see you again, Horatius.
And you. Farewell.
Eula.
You're the Oracle, right?
Yeah, Medvia's fine.
Oh, of course, sorry. And I never got a chance to thank you for telling Galerius how to save my life. And of course, getting me and all of us out of a terrible situation.
What are you doing with yourself?
Oh, I barely recognize myself. I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend. And I'm studying English at university. Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know there are entire continents Rome never knew existed?
Yeah,
And you can
I'm
travel
from one.
almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you already know all that, of course. I'm just so excited. There's so much to see and learn and write about.
Seeing the world through fresh eyes sounds wonderful.
I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are.
Yep.
I hope to change that. One day.
people from our time are drunk on how fortunate they are, in fact. Whatever happened to Malleus and Claudia?
Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric hospital. As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the underworld. After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... what's that German word? Schadenfreude?
Sounds like they got what was coming to them.
I couldn't agree more.
Whatever happened to Aurelia?
Ugh. Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince, and how she was going to be living the high life from now on. Even in your time, life still isn't fair. Apparently, he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... what was it? Nigeria? Some people have all the luck.
Don't worry, something tells me she's going to get what she deserves.
Well, you are the Oracle, so I suppose I'll take your word for it. Huh. I feel better already.
Oh gosh.
Thank you.
It's good to see you again.
You too. If you're ever in London, let me know. We can go to bars and drink wine and listen to the stories of the 9 million people who live there.
Take you up on that.
I hope so.
Usarita.
You are here. It's nice to finally meet you.
Hey, Lucerita.
Lucy is fine. I'm making an effort to blend in, as you can see. We are all trying to keep a low profile. If the world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone. Speaking of which, I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you, but I hear you drove the last of them off. So...
what are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm studying to get into medical school. As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive, when it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the world, if begrudgingly, one patient at a time.
Oh, that's nice. It was good to see you.
You too. Don't be a stranger.
Maybe I will be.
Hello!
Though. Oh, I said hello to you already. Georgius! Or...
Greetings. You must be the legendary Oracle. It is a sincere privilege to finally make your acquaintance. I am Georgius.
Good to see you too, Georgius.
I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that, I am most grateful.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2,000 years, I barely recognize it. This is at once heartbreaking and thrilling. Perhaps one day, once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the Azure Aegean Sea. I hope you will join me there and regale me with the story of how you faced off against the fearsome god of the underworld and won.
Consider me there. It was good to see you again.
You too, my friend.
Hello.
Fabia. Oh, I never talked to you.
I wanted to say thanks for sending Galerius to save my life. I don't know how you knew, but I would have been crushed by that shrine for sure.
Magnificent.
You're welcome.
I'm just so happy to be here, with you and everyone, together again, even if it's just for one more night.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Charon gave me, so I just do what makes me happy. Mostly that means baking for my friends and looking at memes while binging TV shows in yoga pants. What a time to be alive.
Sounds like a life well spent.
Oh, it really is.
Good to see you.
You too.
Oh, hello, Hermit.
I take it you're the Oracle everybody's talking.
We've met before, though I wouldn't expect you to remember.
We have? I'm sorry, I don't remember. In any case, I'm Philip. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city. And now I'm living in the 21st century. What a time to be alive. And it seems I have your catabasis to thank for it.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in their knowledge. Not that I need the money, but I do love being around enlightened minds again.
It's good to see you again.
My sincere thanks once again.
Oh, I couldn't ask for his real name. Why am I not surprised? Oh, Octavia.
Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Nice to see you too.
I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the likes of us. But thank you for coming and for saving our lives. What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber.
Oh.
I'm not far from my old place.
Oh.
Oh, and I'm training to be a crisis counselor. After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life, I was inspired.
Nice.
I just want to spend the rest of my life helping people, like you helped him.
Noble cause. Good on you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
It's good to see you again.
And you. Oh, and I hope this isn't too forward, but some of us are going out for a drink after this, if you'd like to join us.
I'm in.
Wonderful.
Good evening.
Oh, wow,
Greetings.
You changed. Good to see you looking well.
Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all. In all the time I was in the underworld, I never once imagined that I might end up in a place so much like Elysium.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while. At least until I'm well enough to be independent again.
Read any good poems?
Ah, you remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right. I have 2,000 years worth of poetry to catch up on now.
Oh,
I'm
God.
already up to the 19th century.
Wow.
And am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe.
Yeah.
I think I may have found a kindred spirit. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence.
Edgar Allan Poe. Well said. It was good to see you.
And you. Farewell, friend.
Farewell.
Some soiree, innit?
God, I hate you.
Ah, hello at last. You must be the oracle I've heard so much about. I'm Dacius.
Hi, Dacius.
And listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Most gracious of you.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I took the money I made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market. That's where the real money is now.
True.
In fact, I was hoping to ask your advice, you being the oracle and future seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next. I can't decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling and arms. What would you recommend?
I wouldn't help you even if I could.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer.
DVD rentals, print media, broadcast television.
Of course, yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm gonna make a bloody fortune.
We'll be going. Oh, am I missing someone I could have saved?
What is up?
Kurti. Such a Kurti, the Egyptian ram-headed deity believed by Egyptians to vary the deceased, associated with death and Osiris.
It is an honor to finally meet you, Oracle.
Thanks, Kabash.
You know my name? Oh, of course. You are an oracle. You know many things. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us from that place, and for your role in bringing us here. This world is truly wondrous.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
For a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman, and I came to see there is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youths and backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many people from many cultures. I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access to the afterlife. Now, I think it is time I had some fun.
Sounds like you've earned it.
Indeed.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you, Oracle.
Evening.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi, Scintilla.
Oh, I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name. After you drove Pluto off, Proserpina came and released me, and that monster got what was coming to him.
Sorry, I had no idea.
Don't worry, nobody did.
What are you doing with yourself?
I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria. It's even more wonderful than I dreamed it would be. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. If you're ever passing through the region, I hope you'll come and visit us. You can try some of our very own wine.
Ooh, thanks. It's good to see you.
Thanks. You too.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I'm Ulpius.
Good to see you, Ulpius.
I understand I have you to thank for sending Galerius to save my life. The way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible mistake, I'll be forever in your debt.
What are you doing with yourself?
I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria. We finally bought the little vineyard we always dreamed of. It'll be a little while before we know what we're doing, but every day I look at her and this extraordinary new world with all its beauty, and I think, what if I'd given up hope and missed out on all of this? So we're living each day to the fullest. And we end them all the same way, sitting together on our terrace with a glass of our wine, which the locals say is almost drinkable now, and watching the sunset over the rolling hillside. And I couldn't be happier.
I'm glad you're happy.
Thank you. I wouldn't be here without you.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Rufus and
Hello.
Virgil.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you too, Rufus.
I go by Rufus now. New start, new name. Oh, and thanks, by the way, for what you did. Sorry, I'm no good with the mushy stuff.
What are you doing with yourself?
I live with Virgil in Rotterdam, not far from where he grew up. It's very modern. Destroyed in the war, and it rebuilt itself. Good place for a fresh start. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my life yet. One adjustment at a time.
It's good to see you again.
You too. Look us up next time you're in the Netherlands. We're grateful.
Hey, no problem, man.
It's so nice to finally...
Good to see you.
I wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there. And for helping Rufus come to terms with himself. He may come off a little gruff, but once you get past that, he's a lovely fellow.
What are you doing with yourself?
I'm studying to be an architect again.
Nice.
And living with Rufus in a beautiful flat in Rotterdam. Just down the river from Nijmegen, where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate you are.
It was good to see you again.
You too. As Rufus said in his own laconic way, if you're ever in the Netherlands, we'd love to show you around. It's the least we could do.
Thanks, Virgil.
There you are. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
Persephone?
Sorry if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time.
I recognize that voice.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Persephone, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people, and me. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention.
You were whispering to me all along.
Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues, and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic. There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected.
You did what you could, thank you. You created the time loop.
I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my gifts as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive. So I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid his wrath. So I whispered to Sentius in secret, telling him the prayer required to create a portal in my shrine. I knew the danger of humans being corrupted by godly power, and so I put a safeguard in place. I required the creator of the portal to sacrifice their own life, so that it could only be used selflessly to help others. What I did not anticipate is that Sentius would retain his accumulated memories from each previous day, and as a veteran soldier he had long since shed his fear of death. He quickly discovered that he could, in effect, prolong his own life indefinitely by exploiting the cycle. Of course, once I had taught him the prayer, I could not unteach him, and there was little I could do but wait for someone like you to come along and see him for what he was. We were all fortunate you came along when you did.
What became of Pluto?
I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way.
What about Charon?
Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind. She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day.
It was nice meeting you.
And you, although it feels like I've known you forever. Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city?
Of course.
Good, because they remember you. Well done, my friend. Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned, none came close to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
The canon ending! Okay, very cool. Nice. So what the hell was ending 2? Alright, now we're gonna let the credits play. It's only right. Doesn't mean I have to watch it play though. Ending 2, use photo mode. Let's see, I'm just looking at the achievements now. Reach the best ending with the smallest number of loops. Interesting. Finish the game without looping through time once. Holy shit. February lied 10 times. Talk your way through every possible confrontation. Loop through the time 10 times. Die from hornet stings. Oh, okay. Topple 10 peeled statues by kicking others into them. Interesting. Free the captive and shoot your captor with your gun. Finish the game without looping. Trigger the golden rule by stealing 5 times. Oh, that's really easy to get. Enter a villa with a daring leap. So, how do you get ending 2? Is there a guide on that? Like all endings or something? I guess it'd be 100% achievements. Endings. Oh, I just have to free Scintilla. Okay, interesting. Let's go do that. Sure. I'll subscribe to your guys' YouTube. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, let's go get ending 2. Oh, wrong load. No, not. Can I leave, actually? If I'm here? No, because the door. City. That one. Okay, go do that. Let's go get Sentia released. Ending number 2, I guess. Oh, I have no legs. Crazy. I should have the key. Quick save here.
You.
No, sorry.
What?
I'll let you go, forget the others.
Thank you. Now follow. He's here. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
So what, the ending is just us two?
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
You're human garbage, you know that?
So that is how it's going to be. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
You asked me to figure out who's...
Of course. Man,
yeah,
as a
we did all this
the same
before.
Day, over and over again, forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
Dust.
Why? And I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely. To cheat death.
Is that really this?
You would not wish the same.
Oh, I see.
Do you really?
Probably could, but I'm gonna let her have it.
Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
Nice. Burn, baby, burn.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Hey! What's
Goodbye,
happening to you?
Scintilla.
That light, it's so bright.
Bye-bye. So what, me, Al, and Cynthia are the only ones left, then, on this one? Talk to Al. He's probably gonna say the same thing, huh?
Hi there.
Howard came here to find
Really?
Hearing.
I
That'd
was
be
just
a...
described an event about freed an imprisoned woman named
Yeah?
Scintilla, who then murdered. It said the attack caused Golden's. Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla.
Oh, okay.
While the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Weird. Definitely wasn't me.
I didn't for one moment think it was, but the way you say that, I don't understand how.
When I first arrived here in present day, corpse.
God, why? This.
Yep, different version of you.
So you're saying?
Yeah.
Because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never
Yeah.
created a time portal, so.
Yeah.
I guess you say.
Yeah. Enough talk. How about
Maybe
we get
we
out
can
of here? Right here. So did she get thrown into our timeline, or is she in the Roman timeline? That's my only real question here. It's gonna be, I'm doing this, okay, good idea. We're the last ones to ever be here anyways, so there's no point. No Scintilla. Okay.
You're back. Oh,
Found him. Yes,
I
you're
see.
Charon.
I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
No, not really.
You that oh it may. I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Ow!
Kind of like. And there was a. Supposed my new friend. I know how.
Maybe she left. Here.
Okay, let's see it.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Cynthia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. You two look.
Sounds good.
And you.
Alright, Charon, ferry us home. Alright. That's every ending, and I don't really care about the others. Like, just random achievements that I can get for this game. So, I think I'm done, then, with the Forgotten City. Wow, 9 hours or so? I would say this game was definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, 9 hours. 9.2 hours. 28 out of 40 achievements. Very good. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been The Forgotten City, streamed by Medvia. Me. I. The great Medvia. Anyways, tomorrow we'll a different game. Maybe we'll do Tainted Grail or another sort of indie game. Yet to be seen, depending on my mood, I guess. Anyways, I hope to see you all then, and oh, have a great day. Bye.